Hello, this is Simply Exploring and Adventuring with Lewis. Today we're coming to you from Union Canal Tunnel Park in Lebanon, Pennsylvania for Canal Day, Union Canal Day, which is being held Saturday and Sunday, May 21st and 22nd. So, if you don't mind, come and join me and see what this has to offer. This is my first time coming to Union Canal Days, so I don't know what to expect here. So let's see what this place has. Man, I left my battery pack at the house. Shoot, I know I was gonna forget something, but anyway. So this is the canal, the Union Canal right here, up in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, and they dock the boats over here. And then they take you on an excursion down way. I'm gonna find out when do they come. I'm sure this is scheduled by a certain time. And I'm walking along with, it's probably the actual tow path for this, unless they're powered. But I think usually most canals had mules and stuff pulling them. I have another video of the National Canal Museum up in Bethlehem, PA, up by that way, Easton actually. Up in Easton, I believe that's where it's at. And so I'll try to link that video. So we're just walking along the canal towpath. They do have the canal tours, but I'm just gonna, oh okay, this is where the boat is coming from, so cool. So the first one already left at 10. So you gotta find out when the next canal tour is. And there is music from a local station, Froggy. So I'll try to... I think people are waiting here for the tour too as well.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he looks like he's going faster than he made left here. I was a number of years ago when they did it for Halloween. But back then we just barely went through the tunnel and they had to more or less come back because it wasn't clear any further. They said that was one of the things he was going to work on.
Well, now you can go all the way through.
Guess we'll never get her on a whale watching tour.
Well, as you can see, this canal boat is powered. It's powered, it's not mule powered, it's actually motor powered, but it's still pretty cool. Back then they would have been mule powered.
Those of you on tour 2, if you could stand off on this side, and that will let the boat unload for us, please. Bow coming around.
Water into this because it was an 80-mile stretch, and the summit enlargement is here in Lebanon County. It's 7 miles long, but it's higher than all the rest of the land. Oh, there we go.
I got smart. I brought this with me.
You know, it's smart.
So the pump had to be installed in order to lift the water into the canal, and as the canal boats come to the summit, they lift the boats in the water. Think of a bathtub. Fill a bathtub up and lift the boat. Open the eye on one end, down. As we get through here, you see copper oxide, calcium deposits, there's green.
Look at the clock.
Yeah, don't look up. Yeah, you might not want to open your mouth and get a drink. We are under 80 feet of ground. The road, Quittapahilla Road, will be 80 feet above us, and it takes 2 weeks for this water to seep down through and come into the canal here underneath. So don't drink that water. Well, geez, drink all that copper oxide. Yes, if you look ahead, you can see the water. You're going to get a bit wet. Yeah, that's for me. Yeah, that's for me.
Yeah, you will get dripped off.
No, don't tell us everything. Okay, so under 80 feet of rock, it takes 2 weeks for the water to seep down through, and it comes through the limestone into the tunnel. As it passes through the limestone, it will be deposits of limestone. Kind of like ice.
That's cold. That's cold. Huh? You gotta go and come back.
Slimy, huh?
You do? Yes.
Right.
Now, I want you to take notes. Do you see these walls? Okay, I'm going to see those walls.
Right there, it's hard to see if there's a chisel marks up there. You can see the chisel marks along the wall here.
Mr. Guilford, whose name, the street in London is named for Mr. Guilford, he wanted to get this thing moving because they had stalled again. And so he put a team of workers on that end of the tunnel, of the bridge, and he put a team on the north end. And they gave them star drills, which I'm going to, I'll pass it around when we're outside. But this is a star drill. For you boys and girls back there, look up here and see this. We're going to put it up. Okay. One guy would hold the drill, like this. The other guy would come along with a sledgehammer and pound it. See the length of it? Pound it. Now remember, you're that end, the other team is up to this end. You can't see through this. It's pretty dark in here because there's no lights except maybe your little dumb candle or a kerosene light. So your job is to hit, and get a hole. Then we put something magic in there called gunpowder. Yay! Not dynamite because it hasn't been invented yet. You stuff it with gunpowder. The next guy comes along and he's going to light the gunpowder and yell one word. Run! So you gotta run and get out of here because boom, it's gonna. Like down the road. If you look at how close these drill marks are, something they might have got a big chunk off. Maybe they found out today. There's a lot of drill marks over here too. Now this is considered an earthquake fault right through here. Earthquake fault. And sometimes you see a little visitor up here. Starts with V and with an, no. It's an owl. Sometimes there were a little owl that lives here, but I think he heard us coming and he's moved today. He's not living here. Sometimes
Yeah, he is. He's up there. You see it? Yeah.
Up on that ledge up there.
He's up on the ledge. Well, I'll go this way. Come.
Okay, well, we come back behind you and I'll shine the light again.
No, it hides very well. One time it flew.
So now we're through our 80-foot-long tunnel, which was built 15 feet high at first, and then they decided they wanted to put bigger boats through, so they lowered the water by about 3 feet, and then it's 18 feet high. It's built kind of a frizzle. Anyway, right there.
There'll be a little pathway there. We'll be coming by later to check this out. Over here.
Star shape. So just imagine. You're going to be holding this. Boom, 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 boom. Start pattern. Boom. Run. Up, run. Boom.
Wow, it's really shallow here. That little much inside.
Yeah. Negotiate, navigate this. Who has what job? Now, you could think, I'm Irish. I'm living here. I love this job. What am I getting paid? I don't think you asked. Oh, we're going to tell you. You just came and we're so glad to have you. Because they, not only did they, can you hear? Do they get paid, but they had some fringe benefits. They had 3 room and board. It was 40 men to a barracks. The barracks is set up kind of like a camp, like they did for the military. They could mash. Time to move. Load back up and move on to the next spot. And maybe they go to the canal. Again, remember, this wasn't a street that they converted to a canal.
So this is a star drill.
Beautiful yellow house right in front. His name was Mr. Lehman. He was the lock guard. He was the lock master. That's what he did, and they paid to go through Lebanon. He took the bricks from here. They were already doing recycling. They took the bricks from here, and that's when he built that house. It's a yellow, beautiful yellow house. Now back to our Irish store. What are they getting paid? Well, they're going to get $4.50 a week, a month. I'm sorry, $4.50 a month. 3 room and board. But here's the bonus. This would be the sign-on bonus. You got 1 jigger of whiskey an hour. So you get 1 jigger, and there would be a little boy, a jigger boy. He would walk back and forth amongst his men and his plate for the hour. Same bottle, no COVID, no nothing that thing. Just drink that. Well, they went on strike and they said, we're not going to work for 1 jigger an hour. They held out and got 2 jiggers of whiskey after a while. They said, we're not going to work. Good on. Now, since this wasn't an river stream, and we're trying to get goods from Philadelphia to the inlands, and we're trying to get goods that are already made from Philadelphia back out, raw goods and manufactured goods. Certain things such as one of the most famous things we know that was used on the canal was a bell from the Moravian church that was brought in from Philadelphia. They would bring all kinds of feed and lumber and whiskey, beer, all kinds of goods that we needed in Philadelphia. Well, they have manufactured goods. The women were starting to live in this area. They wanted nicer cloth and clothing. Safe. Oh, yes. Yes, his son was over there. You see, be careful of that. could they get on there? The Susquehanna River, and then they could just filter things down through. Now, along the Susquehanna River, there's quite a few places that have canals that do kind of the same thing that, there's at least two. Thank you.
The Pennsylvania Canal, and then on the York County side, the Susquehanna and Tidewater.
The Tidewater. Little point of interest, we have a cabin that is exactly on the canal, the Tidewater Canal, down in York County.
There's
Our
two other
cabin will be
locks?
where that
Well,
tree
there's
is,
two
you have the
canal
road,
systems.
And then this is the
systems.
Susquehanna
Oh, okay.
River. Well, the canals in between there, sorry. The tree would be the cabin, and they have the canal itself, and it gets quite full of water like it is right now. It's a little hard to know. This would then take you down through. The water itself does go down through there. There's a dam breast that we can regulate the flow of the water if it gets too high. This is the north side of the park. If you GPS it is getting kind of high. Hot or high? Yeah? You like it though? Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know what? If Mom lets you sit right
Do you
here,
know how
I'm
many
gonna let
locks
you
are
sit
left?
like we did to the canal.
That
No,
are preserved?
the only one there's two preserved on the Susquehanna. There's lock number 12 and lock number 15, but 12 is the best preserved out of all of them on the York County side. On the Lancaster County side, there's nothing. I mean, you can see the
All
path,
this
but that's
property that
about
you
it.
see here in the park
The
and the other
path of
side,
where the canal
here's
went.
it's
There's
nice
nothing.
road,
And
it's
do they
well
have a
maintained,
canal boat
beautiful
there?
trees, the
No,
bank
not
is well
anymore.
maintained as far as erosion.
I have a bee flying around me.
Oh, why don't they move it? That's to prevent erosion. All the orange shirts you see today are volunteers that meet every Wednesday and help mow, help mulch, help whatever needs to be done. No one gets paid to do these jobs, but we have this beautiful park that is maintained by them for you people to come and enjoy. So if anybody has any free time,
God, I have them
help
flying
out
around
on
me.
Wednesday and help volunteer to mow or mulch or weeds or got it? Which one do you want to do? The last one thought I had a guy who said, "Oh, get to the skimming of the scum that's on the far end of the canal. Because this is stagnant water for the most
You've got
part.
nothing sweet in there. No.
Rain.
Yeah, myself.
Yeah.
Well, that's wise.
Does the canal stop on the other side?
It does. This part that's maintained as a historical park, it does stop there. The water will continue to flow and there's other streams that need it to take it over to Spring Creek, south of Waterworks. There was a 90-foot funnel built to bring water from the waterworks back into the canal to refeed the canal so that there was constant flow of water. And if you are familiar with Lincoln Avenue and Cumberland Street, where the IU-13 was, I don't know if that's still there, most people don't know what that was, but the IU-13 building, there was a huge platform built there for the water to be up, to put up there and dump down into the canal because that was the sump, that was the highest point on the canal itself through our area. And when you think about what was being done in the 1800s and what they did, north of here is Hickfield, and north of Pine Grove Ravine, and something really important was discovered in that area. Does anybody know what that was? They were burning lumber, and that was coal, anthracite coal, yes. They decided, ooh, anthracite coal, this would be great to get down to Philadelphia. They could keep their homes, they could run their factories, run their machinery. How are we going to get the coal from up there to here to get to Philadelphia or into the inland? Here's one of the waterways, Ebenezer Lake, Lions Lake, I guess you call it now. So, in Hickdale and north, they built another smaller canal that fed into a dam called Finnegan's Dam in Jonestown. If you're trying to little ice cream shop here in Jonestown, from Tower Creek, there's a dam right in that area that would feed into this canal Okay, you've got a very particular job. Okay, how old are you? 7. You're young. How old are you? 10. How old are you? Oh, take you. Now, it's too bad you're not a boy because that would have been your job. But since you're the girl, you're the oldest in the family, this is going to be your job. Now, Mom is at the back of the boat, not steering with you over because there's no motor. Dad is out front with the pole, making sure that Mom, who's steering the boat back there, isn't going to run into something up here and damage the boat. That's our livelihood. This is our house. We're living on this from March to December. No longer if it doesn't freeze over. Once it freezes over, you can't move your boat. As soon as it thaws in March, buddy, you're back out in your lovely houseboat. Houseboat is the thing that's really
Wow, that's a big
really fun. We have Mr. Fiber. What's your name, everybody? Aiden? Aiden, you're a little young and you don't want to rambunctious. You, my dear, are going to be tied to the center of the boat because we don't have enough time to fish you out if you fall in. So you're tied to the center. Mom's back there doing the steering and doing whatever else the mom's doing. They go magic, they make a great meal. She's cooking on this thing. She's washing clothes. They probably do that girl, but who cares? Everybody stinks. It doesn't matter. But this was the job. Now, here's my 11-year-old. What is your name? Marissa. Marissa, do you like horses? Say yes. Yes. Do you like mules? Mules are mean. Say yes. Doesn't matter. You still have a job. Your job is going to be, you don't get to ride. You have a Fitbit? Okay, ask Mom to get you a Fitbit because you're going to want to count your steps. You don't get to ride the boat. Your job, if you look up there, there's a rail fence. Okay, we just...
And there's more going on here today as well. It's not just that. Oh. We will be walking down the pathway of the canal and going over to the Socates.
We'll be doing a sword fighting demonstration in about 10-15 minutes.
Oh, cool. Awesome. So they got medieval stuff going on too. Wow, cool. Hey. Alrighty. So there's going on. There's the raffles, the gift baskets that they're raffling off. The high school is playing. Sono and Dairy Club. Okay. Yes, you can spin the raffle as to which animal you would pet, I guess. Oh, they got a calf here. 2 calves for each club. Cool.
That's a big jersey.
Someone is set up over there, but I'm not sure what they're set up for. It could be just people camping here or whatever. It looks like it. Yep. Looks like people just camping here. I'm not sure. He's doing something. He's dressed up in some kind of period clothes. Excuse me. Sorry for the shaky footage. I'm trying to eat my Italian ice. I know it's all crooked. You're welcome to a bite. Brain freeze. Oh, cool. He's doing an axe throwing demonstration. Alrighty. Take it you're doing demos?
Doing demos, yep. We do have audience participation.
Oh, cool.
If they want. We just have to get you to sign the waiver forms, and then we need to see vaccine cards for our insurance purposes.
Well, I think I have it on my phone.
On the phone is fine. It's we're kind of too far removed for people to carry them in person all the time, especially for outdoor events.
Yeah. When are you doing the next one?
We'll have you sign up. I have this gentleman coming through for now, probably another 10 or 15 minutes.
Because they're having a sword fighting thing over there.
Yep, that's part of our group as well.
Okay.
At the top, so feel free to come down. We'll be here all day until
Okay,
the event
I'll be
closes,
back.
so.
All right. So as you heard, they are still observing COVID protocols for certain things because of the fact that we're handling the axes for that. So SGH. That's probably what that is. And he said that's part of that group over there as well. Oh, nice. Look at the fire rings. They look cool. Cool. There's a lot of different crafts here, so we'll just take a look real quick. Oh, okay, they are here. The Historical Society is here. They're the ones that own this property, so. Cool. Oh, wow. Morning. Oh. Father's Day special. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to come up and visit you guys one of these days.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
The folder right there is additional information. We're running tours. We schedule a tour on a Saturday.
Okay. Which one is it? Oh, the.
Yeah, that's, you can have that.
Thank you. So much stuff. Cool. Definitely have to go stop by there. Selling flower arrangements, balloons. Trying to stay close by that way. I won't miss the sword fighting. There's a lot of craft vendors as well, as you can see. Polymer clay earrings. And oak creations, blacksmithing and woodworking. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is blacksmith stuff set up here. Got the little forge already going. So he's gonna probably be doing demos too. So. And of course, this is the vendor parking here. Here's a Civil War encampment. You know how much I love the Civil War. Cool. Cool. How you doing? Neat. I was not too long ago at the Lincoln thing up in Lancaster. They did the Lincoln funeral train. Yeah, that was neat to do, to check out also. You guys have a cannon around here? No. Oh, no.
We're infantry.
Infantry, okay.
Not artillery.
Ah, that was me. Artillery. So all infantry, huh?
Yep.
You guys doing any shooting?
We did some.
Oh, earlier. I thought I heard it.
Yep. Yep.
That's what I heard earlier. Cool.
Yeah, I probably won't do any more this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Did that this morning. Just
More cleaning, huh?
Yes, more cleaning. Exactly.
And there's his tent set up right there. May I get a photo? Hold on. Oh, wow.
Became
Cool.
known as the Lebanon Infantry.
Okay, awesome.
Our campsite, original little campsite, was at Monument Park.
Okay.
You know where Monument Park
No, I'm not familiar
Oh, you're
with
not
the.
familiar.
I'm from Lancaster.
Oh, okay.
So,
It's in Lebanon City. It's 8th and Lehman Street. There's a big monument there.
okay.
That was our original campsite. That's where everybody got together. Back in the Civil War, that had been the Lebanon Fairgrounds.
Okay.
That was, so that was a big spot. And
Okay.
That's where everybody came from. All the different companies assembled.
Now, did you guys serve at Gettysburg at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 2 monuments at Gettysburg.
Okay, I thought so. I did Gettysburg. I went on the auto tour already and drove around and thought I saw your number over there.
Yeah, we have our one monument is a granite sandstone and has a blue cross on it. So
Okay.
It goes right from General Sedgwick's big equestrian statue.
Okay.
Just down from Little Round Top.
Yes.
And then we have another one directly down from that. It's a kind of taller monument, has a cross on the top.
Okay.
We have 2.
I saw that. I saw the cross.
We have 2 of those.
Okay. Under who did you guys serve?
Well, we were part of the 6th Corps.
6th Corps?
Under General Sedgwick.
Sedgwick's
That's
Corps.
the big statue that's right there. We were part of his corps.
Okay.
We got there late in the 2nd day, and the 93rd led the way into the battle.
Awesome. Which day? Were you on?
2nd.
July 2nd? Okay, I
We
didn't.
were there for the 3rd.
Okay.
They got there late in the day. They marched 37 miles to get there.
Okay.
So they started on the night of July 1st, and they got there in the afternoon of July 2nd.
Awesome.
Just as the Confederates were coming across, and some of the other guys had been falling back, Little Round Top,
Right.
Chamberlain, and all that kind of stuff. The 6th Corps arrived, and then they added their weight and stopped the Confederates from going any further.
Was that part of the what they call the J? That J hook they had?
Yeah, they're at the far end. They're at Little Round Top.
Okay.
And they charge down from the side of Little Round Top.
Okay.
They have one Little Round Top on the side of Little Round Top. And they come down the field, and the Confederates, and then they stop them from going any further.
Okay.
And then they pretty much stayed there on the 3rd.
Okay, good.
And then when Robert E. left, the 6th Corps went after him.
Yeah, I heard that was they chased them all the way down to
Right back
to Maryland, to Virginia actually, yeah. I was like, wow. Alrighty, thank you for all the information.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, they're hiding us. Yeah. I walked down there,
There's the
whole
rest of the
way
gentlemen.
here.
Have a good day.
You too. See, he's now in the process of gonna start forging something. Cool. What are you forging?
Gonna make a nail.
Oh, nail.
Might have all my right tools here today, so we're improvising.
Ah.
Should have had a little bit more metal up top, gave it more of a head, but
Like a square nail?
yeah.
Yep. That's cool.
A lot of times that's where they would have started apprentices on making nails, because they needed a lot of them. And that way he developed the skills, the hammering skills, etc.
Okay.
So they gave him something simple that they would have had to do a lot of, and it was repetitious.
Kept him busy, I'm sure.
And when he got good at that, then they did, more complicated things. But you can imagine that, you needed hundreds of nails to build a building.
Yeah.
So somebody had to make them. Hello. Give me 1 second. The small one's 22.
Their parents,
Okay.
what they would have had to play with while they would work on the boat. Children of that era of the canals.
Okay.
So, they're, just wooden toys that their parents could have made, or things that they would have made themselves. Like with this one is leather and wood, but you can make this with a piece of wood or a button and string. So, a lot of times, sometimes
Oh,
kids
yeah,
make them
yeah,
at
yeah.
the playgrounds.
I've seen this before.
We've seen that before. Yeah. So they're just simple toys that you can play with.
Cool. I've seen that before.
You've seen that cup and ball. Yep,
I forget which one of the restaurants still has them.
They have those
What
at the top.
just a plastic version of it
Sure.
too.
Yep. There's plastic versions of those for sure out there. But
Wow, cool.
Cool.
Nice demo. I loved it.
Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Helps you to visualize things a little better.
Right.
Yep, for sure.
So our living history, June 11th, Berks County, 53rd.
Here, help yourself if you want to have any of the papers. They're there for you to take. Less for us to take home.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just love historical places and stuff like that, and Civil War stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Of course, I got to visit your county next. I'm from Lancaster County, so yeah, up the road. Yep.
Yeah.
Got to check out, see what more your county has to offer. Yeah. Thank you. So I got this flyer for a Civil War encampment in June. Oh, they are doing the sword fighting. Darn it. I missed. Almost missed it. Oh, they're wearing safety helmets. They're doing more fencing. He has a fencing one. He has an actual sword. He got him.
All right, for the safety and exhaustion, we'll do 2 more passes. And then we need water because this is hotter than it looks.
I'm pretty sure. He got him.
1 pass to 1. Let's see who wins.
Tiebreaker. Of course, depending how mortally he wounded it. Ooh, wow. For a moment there, I thought he got him.
We're at the Society for Creative Activisms. We do all the fun stuff of the Middle Ages without the dying and being burnt at the stake stuff. So feel free to come up, ask any questions. We have games open. A couple people showing off medieval board games.
Hello.
Hello. We need water. As you know how hot it is today, and now put on all this stuff. and run
There's
around.
the medieval games. Cool. That is cool. Byzantine chess. Cool.
Hello.
Hello.
We are the Society for Creative Anachronism.
Ah, yes, I heard.
We study the Middle Ages by recreating the fun parts, the music, the dance, the clothes, the food, medieval style fencing, medieval style heavy weapons combat.
Here's some cards that I use.
Oh, sure, just put them there. I'll put them on top of the book because I'm going to set up. I lost half of the pieces for my top book. I'm going to have to, yeah, you can see, I'm going to have to replace. Anyway, these are various board games that were played in the Middle Ages.
Okay. Oh. Only good game I am is a checkers. Suck a chest.
I'll tell you the truth. I have the chessboard out here, but I don't play.
Hmm.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3.
Complete anachronist. Netted hairnets and medieval. Okay.
Spares. Damn. That really ticks me off that I somehow lost those pieces.
Uh-oh.
This is a game called Nine Man Morris.
Right now. I imagine you were going to demonstrate how it works.
I'll show you. It's a fairly easy game. I'll show
Okay.
you the rules, and then if you'd like, I'll play it with you.
Okay. Nine man what?
Nine Man Morris.
Morris.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You guys go over to the Renaissance Fair?
Sometimes we do, and some of our members work there and such, but we're not affiliated with them
Okay.
in any way.
That's the PA Renaissance Fair for you
Yeah.
guys. He's going to demonstrate Nine Man Morris.
Yeah. Okay.
You have your guest chairs. I'm going to give you a guest chair here.
Okay.
And she just said, if you like to play, I'm like, oh my stars, there's a chair for the gentleman if we want to just actually sit down and play.
Look what I got. Rose gave me this for
Ah, pun also rises. You're the last person who planted me.
the history of puns.
Oh no.
Oh, cool.
Yes, a subject I know relatively
I thought
well.
you wrote the history of puns.
No, and there's some great ones in there. I'll tell you later. And I'm going to show this gentleman and these folks, if they want to watch, how to play Nine Man Morris, which is sure. Nine Man Morris is one of the oldest games that we know of. They have found Nine Man Morris boards scratched like with a knife blade into the stone floors of the barracks areas of Roman forts.
Oh, wow.
They found it in the area that was excavated that turned out to be the camp of the workers who built the Great Pyramid. The ground is soft and I am heavy, so my chair actually sinks into the middle a little bit. Anyway, the way the game works is each player has 9 pieces. You put the pieces down one at a time, alternating, and then you start moving them across the board. The object of the game is to get what's called a mill, which is 3 in a row connected by a straight line. So this is a mill, and this is a mill. This isn't a mill because there's no line connecting them. If you get a mill, you can take one of the other player's pieces. but you can't take a piece that he or she has in a mill. The object of the game is to either fence the other player in to where they can't move any of their pieces, or to get them down to 2 pieces, because it's very hard to get 3 in a row with 2 pieces.
Makes sense.
So, you want to start first? You just put your, any of the places where 2 lines meet
Okay.
is a point, so
So it doesn't matter where?
it doesn't matter where. Just put down 1.
Darn, he blocked me.
Okay. Gesundheit.
No matter what I do, he's gonna block me. There's nowhere to go. Oh, no, there is. Now there's nowhere to go.
Okay. Okay, now you can move a piece from one point to another point. So this one you can move to there or to there.
Oh, okay. So you said this one I can move it
Yeah.
from there to there.
My goodness.
Oh,
I
he
have a
got
mill.
it. Yeah, he has a mill.
So I
He
take
took
any
mine,
piece.
yep.
Can you pick any piece?
Any piece
Any
that he
piece.
has that isn't in a mill.
Okay.
Darn it. I have a mill.
Okay.
Is your mill this or is it this?
It's
The
this
straight.
one.
Okay.
The 3 like this don't count.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a really tricky game, isn't it? Wait a minute.
And we thought chess was better. It's a thinking man game. Where can I go? Oh, I was so dumb. I didn't think about that. I can only go to an open spot. No, leave that there. Dang it. I don't want to mess with that. Oh, wait a moment. Right there. They have
Can't
another.
do that.
Oh, can't do that.
This isn't checkers.
Yeah.
That piece is immobile. It has no way. There's nowhere it can move.
Okay. So I take it this is immobile too.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
And thank you for breaking that mill.
Yeah.
Okay, now which needs to
Chess was never my game, so.
Thank you for your time. Very
let's see.
interesting.
Here, wait a second. where they put them now. We did lovely parting gift.
Oh.
Okay. It's a little bit water damage, but it's okay. There's 3 board games here.
Okay.
On the top is a little bit of the history of the game. On the bottom is a complete set of rules. In the middle is a game board. You just need to supply the pieces. And if you want to find out more about our group, we have our email address at the bottom of the page. So there you go.
Thank you.
Okay, did you move?
No.
Sure.
I was letting you do your thing with them first. What to do next? I'll pull myself back here. Or now you blocked.
That's okay, thanks. It was an idea. Good luck.
Okay, you got a mill.
Mm-hmm.
It's in August, so many people are dressed down because these people are headed to sport.
You got
I
him.
just won,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh,
No, see, I made a mill,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Now you're not allowed to move a piece out of a mill and then just move it right back in, because that doesn't count towards making a new mill.
Ah.
But if you move it from one mill to another, it does count.
Oh, okay.
Your turn?
I thought you said you won.
Yeah, but I'll show you why after you make your turn. Hello. And I made a mill. How
Yep,
about that?
again.
See, I've got what I call an oscillating mill. I can go from that
Back
mill
and
to...
forth.
That's why I said I won, because there's no way you can...
Yeah, but every time I move, you're just going to keep taking
Yeah.
my pieces. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you understand the game?
Yep.
You want a copy of the rules?
Sure.
and such? Yeah.
That was awesome.
Like I said, Taffel is this game here that I seem to have lost the pieces for.
Oh, no.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one.
I'm going to be a gentleman and put it back. Put the pieces back.
Oh, yeah. It's the receipt from... Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's the receipt from Staples for printing these up. Anyway, 9-Man Morris, the game.
Okay, there you go.
Taffel. This is a Viking game.
Okay.
The king is in here, surrounded by 8 of his warriors. He's under attack by 16 enemy warriors. The object of the game, if you're playing the white pieces, is to get the king off the board. The object of the game, if you're playing the black pieces, is to capture the king.
Okay. Cool.
And then this is a 16th, 17th century Spanish gambling game
Tablero.
where they would use coins, and if you get 2 or more coins in the same row across, you know, like this row or this row next to each other, then you can take them off the board, and the other player has to replace them, and what they generally would play with was the coins in their pocket. So
Okay.
anyway, you can take this home,
Thank you.
game markers of whatever sort, and play it.
Have you ever heard of the game Cube?
Is that where you throw things kind of like? Yeah, we some years have that, but we're not doing it this year.
Okay. I used to have a set of Cube set.
Well, thank you for the game.
Thank you.
We are the Society for Creative Hobby.
Just a freak. That's his thing. Yeah, it's a full contact sport. The fellows are wearing protective armor. Yeah, this is a certain amount of steel that will take a blow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with padding and everything. 'Cause we want everyone to go home. Teeth guards, neck protection, all the way, everything gets covered. Because the idea is you're not going to swing more than 90 degrees. Not,
180.
none of these. Keep it here. Still a lot of force, you know that. And if it's a two-handed weapon, and like, halberds, glaives, all the various polearms, and then some of the fellows will take their swords to say, okay, this is a this is a one-bladed weapon, this is a two-bladed weapon, and they mark the colors. This is the flat of my blade. It's a circle. This is the flat of my blade. This is and part of the training is learning to call the blow through your armor. Okay, that was hard enough. It doesn't need to be harder. That would have taken my arm. Okay, that arm's gone. And because this is playing with sticks with honor.
Yeah.
Where you declare that you lost. But but it's your honor on the line because you saw how they hit you for waiting. We'll find by the campfire. Oh, you got it open. Yay!
Yeah,
He was determined.
Well, actually, I enlisted with
We
one
do
of the fencers.
many cultures. Here's a lady that does Russian.
Okay.
We're Western European centric to a certain extent, but there's a lot. The Middle Eastern, the Saracens, because you've got to fight that crusade against somebody, or they're Spanish. Northern Africa. Then there's folk from Japan. My Lord husband, when he gets dressed, is from India. Sometimes I join him because it's too hot. We are not having a minor ice age. This is the merchant area at Penzig, pushing like 250 plus merchants. These folk that year showed up as flagellants. They've got, this is all properly done, plastic, rubber, casted makeup stuff. Wow. And they're beaten, going through the merchant area, doing their thing. They planned this all year. They arrived, they got dressed. This was their thing to do that day. and just stroll through the merchant area, sharing their fun. So.
I was thinking something else when I first saw that. I was like, oh, okay.
We're going to beat our sins out of us. My little daughter didn't have much hair on the top of her head, so here she is in her monk outfit.
Start them early.
Oh my, yes, we did. All right, I'm going to flip this back to my fighting. That's the best part.
Thank you. Very cool.
Sure.
Is it okay she walks through there?
Yes, absolutely.
Why don't you walk through there?
We don't have anything
We haven't got the walls up yet, but yeah.
We're going to get walls up there eventually.
And what are you guys going to be doing?
We're going to get dressed.
Besides, okay.
That's my exciting thing.
In period. What period?
I'd like to do Elizabethan.
Okay.
Nothing today. I will put my display out. I'm going to go 1100 today.
Okay.
I don't do Viking. I do not have all the beads and stuff that we go across here with the apron dress though.
Oh wow.
For Viking lady. I want to be Elizabethan. That's my goal in life.
It's just too hot for that stuff today. Huh?
Oh, I just can't. Yeah. Maybe
Beautiful day, but hot. A little extra hot.
here, actually, this is our new little handbook.
Are you eating period food, good sir?
You know,
I think so.
in a sense, I guess so, although it's probably not a period combination.
Okay.
But yeah,
I
cheese,
brought Paris
cheese,
pie.
chicken, and cabbage.
Okay.
I bought my Paris pie, which is terribly correct. See, I want to talk when I want to get dressed. But if you ever wanted to try medieval cooking,
Oh wow.
this is the book you can buy online.
Okay.
Plain Delight.
Plain
because
Delight.
this book, because it tells you how they would have served it in a proper meal put together. They give you the fancy looking script from which the original recipe, where it was from, then the modern measurements.
Oh wow.
So you can then, and full proper Betty Crocker instructions on how you're going to cook this thing. But then you can know what it tastes like and learn that flavor and everything. This is where you start. I then have copies of manuscripts that all look like this.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Where I sit around going, I think I'm going to try these measurements the first time. It's called redacting. You have to word
Yeah.
this. And
I thought redacting was when they take off and put the black stripes on there so you won't see.
you would think, yes,
That's a different kind of
that's
redacting.
another kind of redacting. It's a kind of it's another kind.
Actually, that refers, in a sense, it's the same meaning because you're going through line by line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dact in this case refers to finger.
Ah.
So once again, you're noting each line in a sense. And for redacting a recipe, you're noting each line to convert it to another system.
Oh wow.
In a security document, you're redacting each
Line.
reviewing
Each line to see what you're going to take out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep it or not.
Cool.
But yeah, it's in that sense the same meaning.
Awesome. Yeah, this is my first time up here checking this out. So
First two.
Here you go.
thank you.
So, taking a period recipe and some of it gets cooked in a microwave.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you know, just here you go. How to get vegetables down you.
Okay. Alrighty.
Good day. to
Thank you for
I
all.
will be dressed soon.
I'll be back.
I start talking.
Pick a pin? Or something to hang on your... You don't want one? Yeah.
Yeah, you don't, or yeah, you do? Look at me. You don't? Okay, you want to go find mom? You don't. Thanks, anyway. I think they're neat. Thank you.
So a better look at the baskets. Afghan, Christmas, girl, Italian. Bank.
Well, that's all right. You are not the only person that take that.
Okay. I gotta find my Sure, why not? Hands are busy, but that's okay. I'll find a way. Let's see.
Alright, cow care. Can you tell me how many times a day does a dairy farmer milk their cows?
At least 4.
It's actually only 2 to 3. But you could still have a prize and a string cheese for learning something new today.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was close, Emily.
I did the exact same thing.
There's the cow again. And back down to the axe throwing over here. I'm gonna have to put all this down. I'm just gotta figure out how am I gonna do this. I'm gonna go sit in the shade here for a little bit here. And I got a free string cheese. Well, for guessing at least. There's a lot of important stuff here now. How to play medieval games and stuff. So this was pretty cool to check out today. There was a $5 parking fee. Everything else is free admission other than the parking, and then you can do the events. A lot of stuff is obviously pay, and then there's of course all the vendors and stuff. And there's someone way back here. I'm not sure what they're doing back there. St. Mark's Lutheran Church has something way down there. I don't know if they're setting up back there for something. So I'm gonna have to get out my hey again.
You decided to take a break from the boats or what?
All I wanted to do was one ride.
Oh.
Yeah. See how I'm doing. Oof.
I thought you volunteered up there because you didn't seem to know a lot about it.
Yeah.
Your target's taking a beating.
Yeah, one of those hatchet toy places got all the big targets too.
Yeah, they're a lot easier to stick on a whole wall like that. Alright, range is clear, you may throw it ready. There's slightly different weights, so that could be part of it. The light colored one is a little bit heavier, so you're going to want to throw it a little bit higher than the other one. So you may reduce. Right about there, maybe a half step backwards.
Ooh.
Alright. Range is clear, you may throw when ready. That one was really, really good. It was just off to the side. You may retreat.
You're gonna get one of them. I don't care where it is.
That's fair. Alrighty. Range is clear. You may throw when ready.
Ha!
There it is.
Fabulous.
Go ahead. Absolutely. Here, I'll trade out with the phone.
It's recording right now.
I can take a picture while it's recording too. Thank you. So, as you just saw, I was just a little off, but there's my sticker. Okay, I'm gonna grab it now. Maybe. Stuck that good. The other one came loose again, the head.
Alrighty.
Okay. Alright, that was fun.
You want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
Any more filming?
No, that's pretty good. So, I decided to look at the map over there at Tunnel Park South and walk just a little bit down the road, not even an eighth of a mile down the road, to Tunnel Park North. So now I'm just walking from the entrance there, right off of Tunnel Park Road, I believe, Tunnel Road. And you don't have to walk, you can drive it. I mean, it is sort of a little hazardous walking down the road there because it's such a narrow shoulder there. But if you don't want to, there is a way you can go from the other park. You go down Tunnel Park Road over there to 25th Street, or South 25th Street, I believe, and then turn onto Tunnel Park Road. Make a left and then come back down here, and it's like I said, today is not one of those days that I would advise doing strenuous stuff yet, but make sure on a day like this you stay hydrated enough so that you won't find yourself in any situations, health situations. There is also like a bridge right at the end of the canal here. I don't think they have any locks over here that I was reading about or anything like that yet, but I could be wrong. Never been here myself, so never been to the other part either, but I've seen it on other people's videos, and it came up this week on Facebook events and stuff like that. You know, things that are, things that are going on. So, and of course, right here they have the same map over there that we saw at the other place. And we did see that as when the, I don't know if the canal boat has already turned or made it's turned back yet. I would imagine so by now. I don't see nothing. It doesn't take that long. And again, there's another view. There's more information about it. So like I said, I came down from here, right about here is where they have the dock, and then we came all the way down, we went through, came back, but I'm just walking and following, so I came up alongside here to the parking lot here, then walked down the road right here to the entrance zone. Now we're right here at the north property. And right there's a sign. So let's go and see. The canal is right there beside us. So it's going to show you another kiosk here. Information kiosk, if you want to call it. Mule path. So I'm wondering if that right there would have been, it would have been on somebody's, the mule path would have continued right along here, yeah. It would have been nice if they could have bought some of that land and brought it this way. But that looks like it goes to somebody's property. But the mule path would have came right along here, because there's the canal right there. So, or even closer, I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it even went closer. But let's look at the placard here really quick. Beginning in 1828 with the opening of the Union Canal and the passage of the first boat, the Alpha of the Tulpehocken, teenage mule driver both boys and girls using this trail would lead their mules over the hill from the portal to portal. The canal boats carrying their cargo of natural resources eastward and finished goods and products westward would be pulled through the tunnel. Commerce on the canal reached a peak in the 1850s but began to decline in the 1860s due to costly repairs and resulting from storms and competition from the railroad. The Union Canal ceased operation in the 1880s, 1886 to be exact, as we read earlier. Now I'm going to head back this way. Like I said, I wish there was a full trail that would have brought you onto this property and not have to divert you around the actual canal. I'm walking on the grass here, but there is a small parking area here that you can use. I wish I would have done this first when it wasn't as warm at 10:30 when I arrived here. So, and then here's another. This is about the construction of the Union Canal. Wow. Union Canal was first conceived by William Penn in 1690. He sought to establish the community of the banks, Susquehanna, now Harrisburg, to begin opening the interior of the Pennsylvania to assure these raw products of the colony moved to the port of Philadelphia. No action was taken to implement his plan until 1762, when the American Philosophical Society of Philadelphia, under the leadership of such men as David Rittenhouse, the astronomer, and Reverend William Smith, surveyed the route first suggested by Penn, that the construction of the canal through the Lebanon Valley was a feasible project. The War of Independence delayed any actions of construction until 1791, when a charter was granted by the state for the Schuylkill and Susquehanna Navigation Company under the leadership of Robert Morris, the financier of the Revolution. Work on first 5 locks and 10-mile stretch of the canal began a year later in the Prescott Avon area. It was here President Washington reviewed its progress in his visits of 1792 and 1793. The original investment of $400,000 was rapidly depleted. However, within 2 to 3 years, all the construction ceased. In 1795, the state legislature authorized the company to conduct a lottery to raise the necessary money to continue the project. Although the lottery was enormously popular throughout the country, very little of the proceeds found their way back to the company. In 1811, some additional financial backing, work continued for a short time under a reorganized company. At the time, the S&S Navigation Company was united with the Delaware and Schuylkill Navigation Company, forming the Union Canal Company. It wasn't until 1819 when the state government, desperate for the canal to be completed, guaranteed new stockholders 6% dividend per annum. That investment increased and the canal was finished. The first road passed through was the Alpha of the Tulpehocken in June of 1827. During the next 57 years, this waterway carried such material as farm products, lumber, coal, iron ore to Philadelphia, and returned with store-bought goods, which were difficult to manufacture in the interior of the new nation. And the lady was talking about this. This is some creek that feeds it. I don't recall the name of it right now, but she mentioned it while we were on the tour. Let's go to this end first, to the bridge end first here, and then we'll head back toward the tunnel end over there. Got Canadian geese that are probably gonna challenge me here. Let's see if they decide to walk toward the water. Although they'll be brave and come at me. I believe there's also another path that you can walk on the other side of the... Because remember, there would have been north-south traffic as well. Yep, he's flexing his wings there, so... Oh, he's the parent. Never mind, I won't go very close because they got chicks. They get very aggressive around their chicks. So we're gonna go here. That's why he fluttered. I did see them, but I was like, oh, that's right. They're parents. So there's the Union Canal. I don't know how much more I would cover of the Union Canal. I could refer you to another YouTuber I follow as well, The Wandering Woodsman. He is currently doing, he's in search of the locks of the Union Canal. So I would refer you to him if you want more further information. He's a lot more knowledgeable. Oh. And then this one says, I hope you can see it. Water supplies of the Union Canal. Because the summit of the canal from Prescott Avenue, Prescott and Avon area to the tunnel needed to be constantly fed the large quantities of water. The route of the canal was changed, and from the following following the Quittapahilla through Lebanon to heading for the Satara River via the waters of the Cattail Clark's Run, which entered the canal 600 feet east from this point. So I believe that's what that was. That's Clark's Run, the Cattail, before reaching its destination. On the banks of the Satara, a pumping station was constructed known as the Waterworks, which lifted the waters of the reservoir created by Cattail Run some 93 feet to a nearby hill. Gravity then carried the water back to this section of the canal through a brick and wooden feeder pipe 3.5 feet in diameter. So that's what that is. Ahead stands the first of 34 locks needed to step the boats down Susquehanna River, some 193 feet below the elevation at the present site. The descent begins at the north portal of the tunnel, with the water level already dropping 18 inches till it reaches this bridge, thus necessitating a retention device, the dam, to maintain a navigable level of water in the canal as it winds through the park. Originally, the wooden gates on this first lock would have controlled the water levels to what is now the city of Lebanon. With the discovery of coal in the Schuylkill River, a branch canal was built from the waterworks to Pine Grove along the Satara in 1826. This branch not only allowed the transportation of what was to become the largest commodity to be shipped on the Union Canal, but also provided a channel for conveying water to the main canal, as large dams had been built across the Swatara actually, to impound water for use during the dry season. That commodity they were speaking of, and this looks like it's a more modern dam here. Yeah, see? So this is the dam right here. That's why they built this. And the canal boats come, he turns about right about where the geese are at, and then went back the other way. So there is private property, but the canal does continue up that way beyond this gate here, which obviously it's private property, so we won't cross that. Beyond that, I'm not sure how far does it go, but like I said, you can still go down that way toward the feeder pipe, but I won't be going that. We already saw it. But this is the bridge over the dam here, and right there, cool, look at that. There's also another little culvert down there that's feeding the rest of the canal up that way for that private road and that private property. It is mighty hot today. The humidity is pretty high today for some reason. I'm not sure what the number is. Mom and her chicks are over there now, so oh, as long as they don't come this way. Stay over there, chickies. So Mom and Dad won't get too angry with me. Feed over there. I will stay at a distance because there are two parents here with each 3 to 4 chicks. Okay, I know, I got it. Real time, folks, real time. So I believe that's what that was over there. That might be Clark's Run, the cattail, the feeder for this from the Schuylkill River. Or was it the Swatara? One and two. I think it said Schuylkill. And another boat tour might be on its way already, but it could be on its way back already. I might have just missed them when they came this side. But we might be seeing another group coming through. Yep, that's what it sounds like. Another group is coming through. Yeah, they're doing the boat tours every 40 minutes. So by the time they board and all of that, it takes a couple of minutes to board and all of that, so. And somebody left a jacket here, or sweater. And we're walking around what would be the actual towpath right here. Switching my hands. And And like I said, I was up there just a bit ago reading that other sign to where the towpath actually continues right up there on, I think it's private property. I think so. If you go alongside the fence here, up there, it might be private property as you go up toward the actual, because there's a home right across the road from where the canal comes on Tunnel Road there. But it looks like it's going to be a nice, cool area. And up there too, you can see the gate. They don't want people coming down to the other side of the tunnel here. So they gated it now. But I've known people that actually climb down via the, they try to come down via the stepped stonework there. I'm just trying to figure out what this little wall was. Oh, they did say this was a lot longer at one time. So this might be part of the original, one of the original walls that, this might be the original end of the tunnel here. Because you can see the way it ends right here abruptly. So this is the end of the original end of the tunnel. I read something that they had to shorten it for some reason. But I'm going to sit here, stay in the cool of the air here, and watch the group come by. Construction of the Union Canal Tunnel. The tunnel completed in June 1827 at a cost of $30,464.29 was the last construction needed before the Union Canal could be open for commerce. Under the supervision of assistant engineer Simeon Guilford, 2 teams of Irish immigrants, one working on each side of the ridge, labored over 2 years cutting through solid rock 80 feet below the crown of the hill. With only handheld star drills, hammers, and black powder as explosive, they made their way through the 729 feet of shale. And today, when completed, the tunnel, shale and limestone. The marks of their drills can still be seen in the walls and ceiling today. When completed, the tunnel was 15 feet in height and 18 feet wide. To accommodate larger boats, the whole canal was enlarged in the 1850, including the removal of 3 feet of rock from the ceiling of the tunnel. This improvement shortened the structure 621 feet and removed the portal face further into the slope of the hill. At that time, 30-foot high retaining walls were constructed to hold back the shaly banks. They collapsed sometime after the canal closed in 1885 and were rebuilt by the CWA in 1934. Within months, they had fallen again, and only remnants have been restored, where the wall joined the face of the portal. All stonework, including the portal face, the arch, and the remnants of the wall, were restored in the restoration of 1998 to 2000. Included in this project was dredging of the tunnel at this section of the canal. This Union Canal Tunnel is the oldest existing transportation tunnel in the United States. It was designated a National Historic Civic Engineering Landmark in 1970 and a National Historic Landmark in 1994. The rounded sandstone corner on the upper side was part of the original portal entrance, part of the enlargement in the 1850s. So I was correct. So right here, so right there, there's the rounded, and there would have been another one right underneath, probably where this bench is at, nearly here. Probably about right here. So there's the original entrance, and then when they decided to enlarge the ceiling by another 3 feet so that it wouldn't collapse even more, they shortened it a bit. So it was 720 something, 28 or something, 29 to down to, what was it again? If I don't know, I don't remember that quick, I'll check again. Yeah, it started out at 729 feet long, and they shortened it down about 107 feet. So from here, the original end of the entrance, which is where that wall would have been originally, the tunnel wall would have been down here, not where it currently sits at. So when they did the reconstruction and stuff like that, they moved all that. That's 107 feet less when they, shall I say, not the reconstruction, when they did the extending the ceiling 3 more feet from 15 to 18, they had to shorten the tunnel to allow for that extra weight now that it wasn't going to be carrying. So you're talking about 107 feet from right there all the way up to there. Pretty much where that line of light going is down, where the wall is at. But then this section, after they had shortened it looks like after they had shortened the tunnel, and right here you can see another wall. There would have been another wall right here too, because I could see it on the other side. Would have extended out more. And then this section right here, I believe, would have finished out the tunnel. So it would have been a finished tunnel all the way to over here. Just like it is, that final section over there of the tunnel is now, but that would have continued on all the way right up to the rounded stone there. So I'm gonna pause it. And the boat is coming through right now as we speak. So it's gonna take a little bit here, so I'm just gonna walk forward and set you down and watch them as they come by. And there is drippage.
So here on either side of us were large side walls, and they came out to these end walls right there, and one on the other side. Those were put in 1930 by the Civilian Conservation Corps
hold back to earth. No, they didn't work. 6 months after they were built, they fell down. What do you think they did? They rebuilt it. Then what happened? They did not build them a third time. They said, oh, that's better. And they stayed in the water, they played with dropping stones. Late 60s, when I was a kid, you see through the tunnel, and looking at the tunnel, this is in 1990, 25 later, the Historical Society purchased this tunnel. Rebuild the canal, fix the stone wall, spray concrete on the bank to keep it from falling down, and put in this path about so we can walk so right there, that's 11 and a quarter. Now, we have this nice little cookie wall. Wasn't the power source about what was the power source? Mules, exactly. Look at you. They pulled the boat with a long rope from the bow on the snowpack. Now where you waited to get on the boat was original. That's the snowpack. It was on the south side of the canal bed. All along the canal. Now what did we do with the mule when we got to the tunnel? Yeah, it was disconnected from the boat, and the mule boy or mule girl walked the mule up over the hill and along this hillside right here. There's a split rail fence along there, and you can actually see if you come to this side, that path is wore down about 2 feet. And all of those mules kids walking there. We restored that both from an Eagle project, as an Eagle project. Where they stored walking. So you just walk the original mule path as you up the river. Now to go around the corner, where we would reconnect with the boat on the beach. So now on this side of the tunnel, we're actually going down to Harrisburg, 200 feet. On the other side of the tunnel, we go down 300 feet to the river. So we're in kind of a chapter. North south is west. We need to build it up. Well, the captain says it's time to turn, so I'm going to turn off my lights.
I didn't get to see this from my view when I was on when I rode it earlier today. I didn't get to see the actual turning of with the pole, because that's how they would have done it when they went through the canal.
We're going to head back to the big city. It's only about 3.5 feet deep, and it's full of mud. You cannot walk across this. I get up to my knees in the mud. We're going to take some mentioned coal. Coal was discovered up in Pine Grove area, so they built a branch canal in the 1850s. From waterworks up along the Quittapahilla through Quittapahilla Gap up to Pine Grove. They built dams in the Quittapahilla River to hold the water. Now the canal was not in the river, or the creek, it was on the side, because you want to control the amount of water in the canal. You can't control the amount of water in the creek or river. Let's bring it over and channel it that way. Oh, there's those peacocks, see that? That's where the peacocks are. So that branch canal would bring coal down the canal, down into Reading and Philadelphia to the foundries, and for anybody along the way who needed coal to eat. So we had other industry here in addition to coal, such as Cornwall iron plants. We would take cartloads, pig iron, right off the cartloads from the furnace, load them on the canal boats, and those would go to foundries in Reading and Philly to be converted into steel. What else might they take? What would you take from the farm? Yeah, you could take crops, grain. You might take rye. Now the farmers also talked about cloth, material, fine furniture, church bells. Steel things they couldn't make. They were brought here. Oh, there's our Canada geese. I think there's 5 gospels right there. 4? Well, there were 5 snapping turtles are not flying. They like those here. Alright. So yes. Yeah, we used to do a Halloween scare affair. And we use those little metal things to hang our decorations. It was great fun, but we only have one boat and we don't have enough volunteers to do that. And so if you're real careful, you might spot plastic rats that you forgot to put back. Yeah, they are plastic. They have little red beady eyes. So we'd be hauling goods back. I'm going to tell you a story about things that happen something happened on the canal in the tunnel, just like happens on our own interstate highway system today. There was a long canal boat, which was 90 feet long, loaded with lumber. We're coming from Penn's Woods. It was all forested. They cut down the forest. Lumber went into cities to build houses. It was loaded with lumber. Something happened in the tunnel, and the load shifted and fell off. Now, not all of it fell off, but enough to stop traffic. So I want you to imagine a 90-foot-long canal boat stuck in the tunnel with half its load off in the water. No boat could come either direction, right? There's only one way in there. So travel came to a stop. We said, all right, well, we got to get another empty boat in there to move the load and lighten it to get back into. So they would have accidents and traffic jams on the canal, just like we do in our own interstate
I talked about the boats. The small boats, when the canal first opened up in 1827, they were 50 feet long, which is twice the size of this boat. They were the same length, 8 feet wide. You're sitting on the cargo area. The mule was up front pulling it. The little ones like this guy in the blue top, in order to keep him safe, he would have a safety harness on. Now that's a euphemism for a rope. Because if they fell into the water with the clothes they wore, people didn't swim like we do. The child would drown. And with that rope, you just pull something right back up out of the water and continue on your journey. As you got older, Mom would keep teaching you. And it was Mom who steered the boat. She was in the back because that's where their house was. Now I want you to imagine 8 foot wide, 8 feet high, maybe 2 stories. That was your eating and sleeping area. That's where you lived from late March to late November. In a little shack on the back of the boat. I don't think they spent a lot of time on that. I don't want to do that. Mom steered. Dad was up front with the pole, watching the water, watching the mule being led by a teenage mule boy or mule girl. Because you had to lead the mule. If you didn't, he would stop kicking the ground. And you didn't want that. You wanted to be controlled. So that was how life went on the boat. In the winter months, you might go to live with your grandparents or an aunt and uncle, and that's when the kids would go to their real school. That was the downtime. And as soon as it thawed out, you would operate the boat. You might own your boat or you may at least it with the company. And you would pay a toll. The person who owned the cargo getting shipped would pay a toll. So things like pig iron were expensive, so it might be 2.5 cents per truck per mile. Coal would be around 2 cents per truck. The cheapest product was manure. Now you think, well, I don't want all that. But if that was the only job you got, you would want manure. That was half a cent per ton per mile. Speaking of that, can you imagine 50 tons on a boat? Now, people who were in the canal boat, they were called paddle boats. And you could ride the canal boat. Now, they weren't as fast as carriages, but they were slow. But you would have to pay a toll to ride a canal boat. Now, what do you think they charge people to ride a canal boat?
So this will conclude our tour here of the Union Canal, and here on Union Canal Day here, we're ending here at Union Canal North. And if you like this type of content, please consider liking, comment, sharing, subscribe, but mostly subscribe, and give that thumbs up and that like, and ring that notification bell for future content. Till then, I'll see you at the next location. And remember, go create your own adventure. I'll see you then. Bye.